Kumusta, dear student viewers? I started this episode with a Tagalog word, kumusta. It means a simple greeting, sincerity, and care and well-wishing. Today we will embark on a literary journey that will feature a timeless story that transcends borders. This one came from Russia. Please join us today in Ponderings. Today we shall be talking about another literary work which is titled God Sees the Truth but Waits.
In God Sees the Truth, but Waits by Leo Tolstoy, the merchant Ivan Dmitritch Aksionov is wrongly accused of murdering and robbing a fellow merchant, leading to a 26-year sentence of hard labor in Siberia. Despite his unjust suffering, Aksionov finds solace in his faith, trusting that God knows the truth and will reveal it in due time. Surprisingly, the real culprit, Makar Semenik, is also in prison. When Aksionov discovered Makar attempting to escape, he had the opportunity to have revenge by exposing him, but instead, Aksionov chose not to. That night, Makar confessed to Aksionov, admitting his grave sin and seeking forgiveness. Aksionov advised him to seek God's forgiveness and acknowledged his own shortcomings as a sinner too. Although Makar eventually confessed to the authorities, Aksionov passed away in prison before his release was ordered.
I feel our high school viewers would also appreciate if we can provide them with a list of characters and their descriptions in this story.
1. Ivan Dmitritch Aksionov, the central figure and protagonist of the story. He is a successful merchant who was unjustly accused of murder and robbery. He endured 26 years of imprisonment in Siberia, where he gained a reputation for his piety among the fellow inmates. 2. Aksionov's wife. She has a premonitory dream about her husband's journey and expressed deep concern about his departure. Later, she visited Aksionov in prison with their children. 3. The other merchant, an acquaintance of Aksionov's whom he encountered on the road and stayed with at an inn. This merchant was later found murdered, leading to Aksionov's wrongful arrest. 4. The police, law enforcement officials who halted and interrogated Aksionov during his journey, resulting in his arrest. They discovered a bloody knife in his baggage, which they believed to be the murderer's weapon. 5. Makar Semenik, a new prisoner who arrived at the prison camp where Aksionov was serving his sentence. It was revealed that Makar was the true perpetrator of the crime Aksionov was falsely accused of. The theme in literature refers to the central idea or the underlying message that the author is conveying through the story. God sees the truth, but waits. Themes of faith, forgiveness, justice, and the complexity of human nature are interwoven throughout the story.
By understanding and reflecting on the theme or themes of a story, you can get valuable insights and wisdom.
Title: God Sees the Truth but Waits. Author: Leo Tolstoy. Setting: contemporary Russia, Siberia. Genre: short story, parable. Narration: third-person point of view. Themes: justice and injustice, faith and trust in divine justice, forgiveness and compassion. Characters: Ivan Dmitritch Aksionov, Aksionov's wife, the other merchant, the police, Makar Semenik. Climax: the point in the story when Aksionov has the power to reveal to the authorities who was digging the escape tunnel. Culture: in the story, we readers have a glimpse of some Russian culture, such as names of Russians like Aksionov and Semenik. We also read the word Tsar. We also know of the place Siberia. Values, philosophies, faith in God and trust in divine justice during times of suffering and injustice, and the transformative power of forgiveness and the rejection of vengeance.
For our student viewers, I find the table of elements of the story, regardless of any story or even films, useful and time-saving. You can screenshot this table of elements of story of God sees the truth but waits. It can be useful in reviewing this story, especially if you will have a quiz about it. By the way, here are some memorable lines from the story. Take time to pause this and try delivering these lines with feelings. Search charm. Can you search about Count Leo Tolstoy? Perhaps we can get a valuable information from him, a reason behind this story.
Certainly, Gil Van. Count Leo Tolstoy, also known as Lev Nikolaevich Tolstoy, was a renowned Russian writer and philosopher born on September 9, 1828. Tolstoy's works, including novels such as War and Peace and Anna Karenina, are celebrated for their profound exploration of human nature, morality, and spirituality. In The Trouble with Tolstoy, a 2011 documentary, it was told that Tolstoy as a young man was tumultuous, riotous, extravagant, a gambler, and a debauchee. However, as he matured, he underwent significant personal and philosophical transformations, eventually becoming a renowned novelist and one of the greatest writers in world literature.
Aksionov could have been inspired by his personal, philosophical, moral, and spiritual transformation. The way I see this, I personally felt Aksionov, the character, understood that if God forgives, then he as a man must also do so. The scripture reminds, "But if ye forgive not men their trespasses, neither will your Father forgive your trespasses." So for me, it feels like highlighting the Christian value of forgiving others. On my end, I feel that this story, aside from teaching morality or that a value of Christian, which is forgiving the trespasses of those who offended you, more than that, I feel that this work also is showing the readers that something must be changed in this society, and that is, we deserve a better justice system. Tolstoy seems to be saying, are you satisfied in the justice system that puts an innocent man behind bars? Real-life incidents of wrongful convictions and unjust imprisonments continue to happen in various parts of the world. In the Philippines, recently, case of Laila de Lima. Many people are saying that Laila de Lima has really no fault and these are just false accusations, but the case is not progressing fast. Now, I feel this time we have asked our viewers some questions about this literary work. For my students, you may pick a question and share your answer or thoughts in the comment section below. Now, for other viewers who just happen to watch this channel, well, you're free to share ideas too, or ask a question or request another story that we can discuss next time. on, get in the mood, cup of milk, let's rock and roll.
King Kong kicks the drum, rolling on like a rolling stone.
This is getting heavy. Can you hear the bass boom? Life is sweet as honey, yeah. It's beat a chain like money. Diamond, let's go. Cause I am the stars tonight.
So watch me bring the fire, set the night alight.
Shine through the city with a little funk and soul. I'm light up like a dynamite. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Thank you very much for watching On the Rings. This is Teacher Gulban. Don't forget to like our video and don't forget to subscribe to this channel so you can be updated